Here's an announcement for teachers. Because of our coverage of Wimbledon tennis on BBC One, next Monday's edition of Going to Work will be transmitted at the same time on BBC Two.
You nearly came off there. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that driving. Oh, one. Here at Goodwood. Here we are at Goodwood, Formula 1 GT. And it's Andrew Laker. Hey, you're cheerful for a change.
Had some news today.
Well, good news.
I'll tell you later.
Come on.
I'm winning, Andrew.
Yeah, come on, Andrew. Come on, you can do it.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come on.
Oh! You did. You bit me at the post.
Why don't you always play me a when you play?
Mummy's too busy to play every afternoon. She's tired when she gets home from work.
Well, that's not my fault.
I was only explaining.
Time for bed, Andrew.
I can't play.
No, you can't. Come on.
Now, come on. Do as your
Come
mummy
on.
says. Racing drivers need lots of sleep.
Come on. You're not a racing
Oh, what's...
Look, if you want some dinner tonight, you'd better start helping and stop getting in my way.
What's your news, then?
Oh, I'm not so sure you'll be interested.
No, I've asked. I'm interested.
Well, the firm I've been working for this last month, they've offered me a permanent job. Oh, they're ever so pleased with me. They usually get the worst temps in London, they said.
Permanent? Well, that'd be full-time.
Of course. I'll be secretary to the managing director. And over all the other girls in the office.
But you can't.
Well, they reckon I can.
What about Andrew?
Andrew?
You're meeting him from school. I mean, if it was full-time, you wouldn't be able to knock off at 3 in the afternoons like you do now.
No.
And school holidays, what about them? Or if he was ill.
Well, I'll fix something.
No, fixing something's not good enough.
Oh, it's a great opportunity, Rog. It isn't just any old job.
Is that what they told you?
Well, think of the money. Since you and Dave started on your own, we haven't exactly been rolling in it. And prices don't stop rising. Do you know how much I had to pay for the Sunday joint? Andrew needs a new coat.
What's wrong with working for the agency as a temp? Then you only have to do the jobs when you want to, when it fits in with Andrew.
Oh, being a temp is so boring. You get the dreariest stuff to do, and nobody thinks anything of you.
But you get tired enough working part of the time. Well, how are you going to cope with all those extra hours and holidays? Andrew does like to have you play with him sometimes.
And Andrew likes expensive toys. And so do you. And if you're so concerned all of a sudden about me being tired, you can do the washing up for once.
Dave, come in, mate.
Oh, yes, I like it.
Lay off.
If you wasn't married already, I'd be tempted to make you an offer myself.
What's up, then?
Well, I represent the HLM.
The what?
The Husbands' Liberation Movement. We was wondering if you might care to join.
Watch it.
Well, are you coming, then?
You mean a drink?
Oh, we're quick tonight.
Well, why couldn't you say so?
Well, ever since I sat on my little fireman's helmet when I was 6, I've had an aversion for coming straight to the point.
Oh, it's a bit tricky.
What?
You know, women.
What's a bit tricky?
Oh, nothing.
No, definitely nothing.
Evening, Dave.
What you, Jen?
You weren't thinking of going out again tonight, were you, Roger?
I wasn't.
Well, never mind, Rog.
Yes, mind your own business.
Come between man and wife? Not me. I know my place. Yeah, well, see you tomorrow then, partner. Night, Jen.
Hang on.
Roger.
I'm a big boy now. I decide if I'm going out or not.
But I wanted to talk to you.
Come on, Dave.
Roger! About me job.
Blow your job.
If it wasn't for my job, you wouldn't be able to go out drinking.
1, 2, 3. I've got it. Oh, that must be against the law of averages.
Mind.
Every time you have to mend a water pipe, it leaks under the floorboards.
It only seems that way. Now, the wardrobe.
Oh, come on, let me get me breath back.
You're out of condition, mate.
Just out of breath.
It's all that washing up. Saps your strength.
Oh, don't start that again. Had enough of that with the beer last night. Turned it quite sour, you did, with your nagging. Worse than any woman.
Well, someone's got to take you in hand for your own good.
Come on, how about that wardrobe?
You can't slave your guts out all day humping wardrobes, then start again with dishes and hoovers at night.
Look, Jenny works too. I mean, since we started having our Todd, you and me, she's had to. It's not as if she's lying about at home all day with her feet up.
Well, lying about in some lush office with her feet up, then it's all the same.
Well, she still gets tired.
I can't think how. Well, it's hardly manual labour, is it? Drinking coffee, nattering, powdering their noses every 10 minutes. That's what they do, you know, these secretary birds. I don't call that work.
Come on.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Right, 1.
Oh, there.
Your coffee's cold.
Oh, I'm used to it. I seem to be doing at least 6 things at once these days.
Hey, Jen, I just thought of something. Will I have to call you Mrs. Laker when you're in charge here?
Oh, don't be daft. Anyway, I haven't decided whether to take the job.
Well, what's to decide? How can you refuse?
Well, there's Andrew. And Roger's not very keen.
Well, surely you could do with the extra money.
Oh, I'll say. I'd like a home of my own one day. 3 bedrooms, a garden, some Roger's central heating, the lot.
Well, then.
Oh, I don't know. But it would be nice to have some extra money to spend on clothes. That's a new dress, isn't it?
Do you like it?
Oh, it's super, Carol.
There's a whole crowd of us going to that new disco tonight. I'm going to change the scarf for some beads, you know, glam it up a bit. Then I won't need to go home first to change.
No.
Get Roger to bring you along.
Oh, Roger doesn't go for discos.
Oh, come anyway. I said there'll be a whole crowd of us.
No, I couldn't.
You don't have to go everywhere with Roger, do you?
No, but...
I bet he doesn't take you everywhere he goes.
No.
Look, it is the 20th century. Well, just because you're married, you don't have to stick to each other like glue.
But it's not that bad. But, you know, you've got something. Whenever I meet someone, say someone I don't know, the first question they ask me is, well, what does your husband do? Not what do I do? Well, they take it for granted that because I'm married, I'm just a housewife. As if there was anything wrong in that anyway. Oh, I seem to have stopped being me, Jenny. I'm Roger's wife, Andrew's mum, not me.
Well, you need that new job. You've got rights too.
A right to be myself.
That's right.
Oh, it's not that easy, though. I've got to find someone to look after her.
Find someone, then.
I will. I just will.
The perfect saucer set for young racing drivers. Electric high-speed ranking.
Are you sure that's okay, then, Mum? I mean, you really don't mind?
Of course not. We'll have a lovely time, won't we, Andy?
Andrew, please, Mum.
Granny will meet Andrew from school and give him his tea, won't you, Pet?
Not too many sweets.
You trust me or not, dear?
Sorry.
I mean, I didn't do such a bad job with you.
I said sorry.
If you don't think I'm capable of looking after the child properly, you shouldn't ask me, should you?
Oh, don't get on your high horse, Mum.
Awesome.
It's just that I'm so worried. Well, you do think I'm doing the right thing.
It's up to you. If you think you can manage...
You don't really approve?
I didn't say that. I didn't say anything.
Oh, it's such a great opportunity for me.
And you want it both ways. Like most girls these days. A home and family and a career. Well, what's wrong with that?
Men don't have to choose. So unfair, they can have both.
Yes, love. But men have wives. That makes all the difference.
Oh, what every woman needs. A wife.
Hi.
Hello.
Roger.
Another cuppa?
No, love.
I'm home.
Biscuit? Your favourite?
In case you hadn't noticed.
We noticed.
Well, don't fall over yourself rushing to greet me, will you?
Oh, don't worry, I won't. Your dinner's not ready anyway.
God, what a welcome.
Oh, finish your tea, Mum.
No, love, I must be off.
Well, don't rush yourself.
Your dad will be in from his
Dad's
work, your
on
mum.
the late shift.
Roger's right, love, I must be off. I've got a lot to do.
All right, well, I'll ring you tomorrow and settle the details.
Right, love. Bye,
Mum.
Jen.
Say goodbye to Granny.
Bye-bye, Andrew. Cheerio, Roger.
Well, tired. Tired is special sports car.
Well, that was charming, I must say.
I'm tired. A bloke's entitled to have his own to himself after a hard day.
Well, that doesn't mean being rude to my mum. We get little enough chance to meet now that I'm working.
Look, I wasn't rude. She knows me by now, surely.
Longest time.
Now just get me my dinner, there's a good girl.
I am not your good girl.
Hey, say that again.
Anyway, there's Andrew to see to first. You'll have to wait your turn. Come on, Andy.
This is packet potato, isn't it?
What if it is?
Well, you know I can't stand it.
Oh, you can't tell the difference.
Reconstituted sawdust.
If you can tell the difference, why bother to ask?
Why can't we eat proper food?
Oh, Irish stew like Mother made.
No, at least my mother doesn't get everything out of the fridge. I'm beginning to look like a flaming fish finger.
Oh, I suppose Stir would like coq au vin, followed by crepe Suzette every evening. Well, Sir will have to do the cooking himself because I'm too tired when I get back from the office.
You're too tired for anything.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that if you're so tired working part-time, what'll we be eating when you start working full-time? Bread and nothing?
Oh, I'm not thinking about that job anymore.
Oh, that's a relief. Hey, Jen. Look, I am pleased, love. I mean, I know you must be upset, but...
I'm not upset.
But I'm sure you're doing the right thing.
Oh, I'm sure I am. I'm taking it.
Taking it?
Yeah, it's all fixed.
Oh, don't bother to talk it over with me first.
Well, I wanted to last night, but you went out boozing with Dave.
What about Andrew?
Mum's looking after Andrew.
Oh, so that's what the two of you were talking about when I came in.
Oh, I suppose you'd like your mother to look after him. I mean, she could teach him to expect a woman to wait on him hand and foot, like she taught you.
My mother wouldn't look after him. She doesn't happen to agree with mothers going out to work and neglecting their children.
Are you accusing me of neglecting Andrew?
If the cat fits...
I love him as much as you do, but I'm a person with rights too.
You shouldn't have kids if you're not prepared to make sacrifices.
He's your kid too. Whenever did you sacrifice anything for him?
Oh, now look what you've done.
What I've done?
You've woken him up with your row.
Oh, you're so concerned all of a sudden.
All right.
Maybe you should try being his mother. You stay in this dump all day, every day. Or try fitting in a lousy typing job while doing the housework and rushing to and fro from his school. See how you like that kind of life?
You're making him worse.
Well, I want my chance. You had yours setting up your own business and all.
Oh, shut up! Both of you.
Well, I've got to stick up for myself. No one else will.
Come on. Come on, kid. Oh. Come on, what's all this about, eh? I'll dry your eyes. Let's dry your eyes. Oh, come on. Hey, you better now. Come on. Where are you going?
Out.
Where?
I'm a big girl now.
Stop playing games!
I'm deadly serious. Maybe I'll go to the pub.
Jenny! Come back! Oh, go to bed, Andrew. Stop that awful noise.
That showed him. Did you go to the pub?
Oh, I didn't have the nerve on my own. Well, I went to the pictures.
What, the Robert Redford at the Odeon? Oh, he's dishing.
Well, I didn't see much of him, to tell you the truth. Oh, what with being upset and having to fend off every lone wolf in the cinema.
It's when they keep their distance you want to start worrying.
Let's face it, the whole thing was a washout.
You're not going to go back on the job, though?
Are you asking or telling?
Telling.
Oh, sometimes I wish Roger had never started his own business. Well, at least we didn't used to worry about money when he worked for Carter's.
Well, even if you could afford it, you'd be bored silly stuck at home all day on your own.
Oh, I hate all these rows, though. Oh, he never used to be like that.
You know your problem. You don't know what you want.
No.
Right. Okay. Yeah, right. That's another job well done.
Hey, move that chest.
Better?
A bit more. Yeah, fine.
How's the rat?
Warming up nicely.
Good.
Hey, this is a great room.
Oh, great house. No shortage of the old reddies here.
Jenny would give anything for a place like this.
Women are born greedy.
That's not greedy. Gosh, I could give her a switch house instead of 3 lousy rooms.
You wouldn't make her happy for more than 5 minutes, anyhow.
She'd be over the moon.
Women are never satisfied.
Well, that's human nature.
No.
Yeah. Ambition, wanting to get on, progress.
Get away. You won't catch me slogging my guts out for a woman. You can call it progress if you like. I call it marriage. And it's not for me, mate. Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, that's him in bed at last, thank goodness.
Oh, he's sweet.
Oh, well, he can have too much of a good thing.
I can see why you're torn between the career and the full-time family bit.
Well, you see, there's no need for me to be here now that he's at school. I suppose I'd really like to be here when he got home, though. Oh, I don't know what's best. Well, if I was working full-time, we'd be able to save up the deposit on a house. That would be good for him, too. But I can't be in 2 places at once. Oh, who'd be a mum?
Here we are, then. Table all clear.
See for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Carol, do you know Dave, Roger's partner?
In crime. Hello.
Carol just popped in to say goodnight to Andrew.
Oh, isn't he lovely?
No, you won't persuade Dave. He can't stand kids.
No, I don't mind, though.
So long as there's somebody else's. Carol, Dave's your born bachelor. He runs a mile if he so much as hears wedding bells in the distance.
It's all lies.
I'm sure.
I just haven't met the right girl yet, you know.
Ah.
Shut your face.
You're embarrassing him.
How do you two expect a bloke to want to settle down when you keep your dishy friends like Carol away from him? Don't introduce me to your mates, will you?
Well, I think everyone wants to settle down, really.
Sure. Look, Carol, you doing anything special tonight, then?
No.
Fancy a drink or a spot of dancing?
Yeah, great.
Good.
Hey, we got the books to do.
You wouldn't put a few sums before a lovely lady, would you?
Yeah, I would.
That's what age does for you, Carol. Well, shall we go then?
Well, you don't mind?
No.
Yeah, of course she doesn't. It's yours.
Yes.
Right. I'll see you tomorrow, Rog.
Yeah.
I'll do me sums like a good boy, I promise.
Bye.
Night. Now, I know it's really nice.
God, how about that for a turnaround? You should have heard what he was saying about women today.
Well, what about Carol? No man's going to tie me down, she says.
Biology's bigger than both of them.
Oh, he shouldn't have left you with that lot, though.
No, he's not so hard at his maths anyway. Hey, you ought to work for me. Do the letters and accounts and things.
Can you pay my salary? Or get me an electric typewriter? Secretaries don't come cheap.
You'd be tax deductible.
Oh, well, that's the nearest you've got to a compliment to me in a long time.
Hey, look, love, I know things haven't been easy for us so far, but the business will be all right, and things will pick up. Look, it's bound to be hard at the beginning.
It's important to you, isn't it?
No.
Oh, he's okay.
Look, we need some extra cash just now. But he needs as much of our time as we can give him.
As much of my time. I'm the one that has to do the giving.
Your career can wait. You can't.
It's blackmail. You know that.